So I got a clip of UFC fighter Sean Strickland talking about, I don't even want to say the word trans because I'm afraid that it will tip off the fucking Illuminati police and they'll come knocking at my door, because if you say anything on here, it's like 5 years from now, if we're still here on this rock, they'll be going, yeah, you said something that we need to take you to the space station jail. But it's a cool, I mean, it's pretty much how it used to be in the 90s when people they weren't called trans, they were called cross-dressers. And they would appear on like these old ass shows like Phil Donahue, kind of like the Jesse Raphael show or the Morton Downey Jr. show before, like Dr. Phil and Oprah were popular. And they just built a wall here. He was thinking he was going to hop through here and go chase cats. Not happening, dog. Make sure. Yeah, there probably is a hole over here still. So, it's a good video. I mean, it pretty much, I don't know if he's just being a puppet, probably. Then there's another guy named Jesse Lee Peterson. He's a black conservative, or African American, whatever words you want to use. And I agree with a lot of his things because I have some conservative values and some, I'm not a political person. I have friends that are Democrat and Republican. I'm neither. I don't believe in this thing as a real, real government is a real thing. You know what I mean? Like it's just a fucking puppet show, run by big businesses and multi-national corporations and fucking pedophiles and everything else evil, that's going on today in the world. They're definitely not giving you your vote, and that shit's gonna count, and they're gonna let you no, they're not gonna let a bunch of losers fuck up their investments. But he likes to do this, moral high road. He's everything like what a Southern Baptist kind of like born again Christian thing. But you really are, I'm looking for the Jesus connection. There isn't one. Eventually they reveal themselves, and then here it comes. He's a black man for Trump, which, I mean, that's part of the Christian. I hate to use the word Christian because Christian is such a stupid word, because Catholics consider themselves Christian, and that's the biggest pagan religion that there is. It's just one of these things where I call them Starbucks spiritualists that go to church. They all dress the same. They always have plaid on, They all have SUVs. They're all very low testosterone, kind of beta male type characters. They all have bare naked ladies on their iPods, like the Canadian band that sucks really bad. They're very non-threatening, but they all love Trump. They would probably wear penny loafers if they were popular today. But that's what he makes a lot of great points, and are you taking a shit again? You want to get behind him, but then he starts with, then there's this late night, there's this commercial late on YouTube where Trump's talking about God he calls you to do what he calls you to do. And you put one foot in, just reading off a fucking horrible script, and I just remember talking to my mom and Christians thinking that Trump was sent. This government wasn't founded on God. There are statues and satanic symbols all over Washington, D.C. These people are practicing a Babylonian religion passed down from before Noah's Ark, you know, and this delusion, you know, one nation under God delusion wasn't the God that created the heavens and the earth and sent his only begotten son. You know, it was the prince of the air, Lucifer. That's why when this Reverend Jesse guy talks about God and Trump believes in God. Yeah, he does believe in God. You're damn right he does. The God of this world. You know what I mean? That's their God. They're their own God. Joe Rogan is his own little God. You know, he can be a God. You know, that's what these creeps, you know, obviously, you know, let's just say this was a real situation. Since I was a child, Ronald Reagan was the first president. Every president that I've ever sat under has been a fucking disgrace to any American man or woman that served in the military. Every president, including Trump, has been a fucking disgrace to any kind of patriotic sense of duty or whatever you want to call it. You know, every president has been a fucking loser. You know what I mean? Like, all of them have sucked. Obama, Clinton. Obama was the last president I voted for that was a Democrat. And I did vote for Trump one time, and then I was like, yeah, this is all a bunch of bullshit. And then you know, it's just a puppet show, you know. You look at Washington, D.C., senators, governors. You know who else had senators and governors? Rome, because all roads here lead to Rome. The reflecting pool, that is the duality of the Luciferian agenda, black and white, male and female, good versus evil, Republican versus Democrat, you know, NFC versus AFC, red versus blue, the red on the cop cars, the blood and the blue on the cop car lights, the Bloods and the Crips, all of that shit. It's all duality. It's all, you know, all these people are puppets, and then somebody's going to pop up on the scene that's going to have the cure for all of it, and it ain't going to be Jesus Christ.